And the Checka Pro Radio Show starts now. Here's your host, the man with a hard hat and tool belt, Checka Pro Joe.
One of my favorite subjects, everybody, is to talk about your garage door. Almost everybody has a garage door, or two or three, if they have a house. I brought an expert here to the Checka Pro Radio Show, Alex Dalton from Eco Garage Doors. Alex, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me here, Joe. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy workday to join me and my listeners and for you to give your expertise on garage doors. Let's talk a little bit about your customer service philosophy, because that's so important. There are so many garage door companies. One could argue, what's the difference? I think the biggest difference between garage door service companies is the heart and soul. What's the heart and soul of Eco Garage Doors?
I mean, to us, it's just taking care of the customer. You know, we're kind, courteous. We try to have a professional face for our company all the time with whatever technician we have coming out there. We like to listen to our customers' wants and concerns. Customer service to us is just doing everything in our power to efficiently and accurately serve each customer.
Yeah, and that's so important, and I've noticed that about you. By the way, everybody, Alex and his team at Eco Garage Doors in Austin, Texas are pre-qualified at Checka Pro. We've checked their insurance. They don't actually have to have a license in the state of Texas, so we didn't have to check that, but we ordinarily do. And we also like to see their reviews and references from homeowners. Alex, how long have you been in this business, and why do you have so much passion every day going out there to help homeowners?
5 years, started off at a competitor and quickly realized I can offer a higher level of service to customers than the previous company allowed me. I absolutely do have some passion for this as well. I love growing this business. It's based solely on taking care of the customer. I've built many relationships with my customers, and I appreciate just being able to get out there and provide a high level of service to these customers that we deal with every day and get the job done right for them.
Absolutely, Alex. Like I had mentioned a few moments ago, a service company is a service company. Until you dig a little deeper, what is the heart and soul? Who is running it? Do they have passion? And I'll tell you, everybody who is listed with us at Checka Pro, including Eco Garage Doors, are passionate about what they do. If they don't have passion, if they say, hey, Joe, I just do it for the dough, just do it for the money, well, they probably really aren't who we're looking for. We want someone who cares about the customer, who cares about their team members, their employees, who wakes up every day, jumps out of bed and says, hey, how can I serve my customer today? Hey, let's talk a little bit about some technical things, Alex. What do you think about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's jump into it.
All right. So a lot of people don't really understand their garage door. They take it for granted. They press a button either in their car or on the wall in their garage, and it goes up. And then they back out. They hit the button again, and the garage goes down. They come home. They hit the button, it goes up. They hit the button, it goes down. They go inside. The next morning, they hit the button, and they hear, and the door doesn't move. Maybe their spring broke, and they're like, what's that? I don't know. I don't even know. I didn't even know we had a spring. Why won't the garage door move, they're thinking. And then they call you. So what's happened there, Alex, is their spring broke. Their garage door opener can't handle that, and the homeowner can't even move the door.
Oh, yeah. It's a tough one for us to get open as well.
Yeah, so what you have to do, everybody, is you have to call Alex over at Eco Garage Doors and have them come out, because you really don't want to mess with the garage door. You don't want to mess with the spring. It's very dangerous to do so. And I have to say, of all home repairs, garage doors are one of the least expensive, so it's not a big investment, but you really need to call a professional. Alex, do you have any stories of people who called you after they tried to fix the garage door and it cost them even more time and money and possibly an injury?
Oh, yeah. I've actually had an engineer one time. We were doing this a couple years ago. He took the bottom bracket off of his garage door trying to get a cable reattached and fix it. And he actually ended up getting a scar on his hand because that cable and that bracket shot right up and it just scratched his hand. And his wife called me when he was actually at work to come out there and take care of it for them. It did damage a couple things as well and trying to mess with it, and it did come a little more expensive, but it's dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. I mean, we're in and out of these garages all day, every day, so we really know how to tackle it and take care of it better than most people.
No, absolutely. It sounds as though that injury was a minor one. I've heard of injuries where people have lost an eye, finger, that type of thing when they're trying to wind the spring. Just don't even do it. Call a professional like Alex at Eco Garage Doors. Now, here's some good news. Eco offers an annual inspection program. They'll come out on a regular basis and inspect your garage door so you don't have these unexpected spring breakage or the door coming off the track or a cable coming off. You want it to be running all the time, much like your air conditioning system or your electrical system or your plumbing system. You want the garage door system to be there when you need it, because there's nothing more frustrating when you have only given yourself an extra 2 minutes of time to get to the office, to get to daycare, to get to the doctor's appointment, and now you're a couple hours behind because you can't get your car out of the garage. Alex, tell us a little bit about the annual inspection program.
Yeah, so it's something we offer mostly to repeat customers too. You get a discounted rate for us coming out there, just doing a 26-point inspection on your door. We'll look at everything from your bottom seal to your cables to your springs to the components of your opener. We'll lubricate your door, make sure everything's running how it should and safely, most importantly for your family. We definitely get out there and take care of you. We recommend doing it once a year. Just take a look at everything. You should at least lubricate your garage door once a year. At the very least, call us. We can get you a can of silicone lube for your door. We can just make sure everything's moving nice and safely for you guys.
Those are all great points, Alex. And by the way, everybody listening, when Alex says lubricate, do not use WD-40. Don't use Crisco grease from the pantry, okay? There's a specific industry product that the garage door industry technicians use. You should be having them come out. Like I said before, for as much as you depend upon the garage door, it being many of our front doors, it's something we go in and out of every day, you should have it maintained. It's not that expensive. It really isn't. It's nothing like air conditioning and electrical, that type of stuff. That, of course, is extremely necessary as well, but that's a lot more expensive. Also, I want you to be careful, because when you do hire an AC tech or an electrician, they need to be licensed just about everywhere in North America. When it comes to garage doors, not all states and cities require licenses, so you get people out there who aren't even insured as well. Alex, quickly discuss that, because in Austin, Texas, the state of Texas doesn't require you to have a license to operate, much like a plumber, AC, or electrician. As far as I know, they may not even require insurance. Do you see people out there competing with you that don't have that?
Oh, absolutely, all the time. And I actually have to go out there and fix some of their mistakes for these customers. You know, these people just get taken advantage of. Something else goes wrong with their door. Someone gets hurt. They're not covered because that company who went out there and fixed their door, they're not insured. Property damage, they're not insured. We'll take care of everybody, no matter what. We have insurance, liability. We even offer workers' comp to our workers. So if anything ever happens, our customer, our workers, everything's taken care of. Some of our technicians are even IDA certified. They did some special schooling to learn a little more about the industry and really get a good knowledge and basis of, essentially it's a license in our industry for our technicians to go out and get, so they know every aspect of the business and they can take care of our customers.
Sure, it's a certification in the industry. Whenever you hire a contractor, if you don't go to checkapro.com to check them out, you should be checking insurance and licenses and references. You know, check if they've gone through some type of certification program. And of course, you can check social media and so forth to see what other people say. But be careful, because your neighbor may have something good to say, but they really don't fully understand the fact that a contractor like a garage door company, you know, needs to do things a certain way. Be careful about that. So here's how you get a hold of Alex and his team over at Eco Garage Doors. It's ecogarages.com, ecogarages.com. So if you're in the greater Austin, Texas area and you need garage door repair, maintenance, a little tune-up, how about a makeover? Maybe you want one of those nice garage doors your neighbor has. Maybe they've got glass in theirs. Maybe it's a wood overlay, something really cool. Call my friend Alex Dalton over at Eco Garage Doors, ecogarages.com. Alex, thank you so much for joining me here today on Check A Pro Radio.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Joe.
Check A Pro is your local source for pre-qualified contractors. Stay tuned for more of the Check A Pro Radio Show.